Scott Tibbitts,
an international space entrepreneurship mentor, innovator and collaborator.
Serial technology entrepreneur.
Inventor, innovator, founder of Starsys Research.
From the Garage to Mars, which is the memoir of a space entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur of the Year.
Mr. Scott Tibbitts.
I'm not suited for corporate America, bend the rules kind of thing. I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And I've got actually the one. If you put that into a tube with a seal, it creates very high pressures. And if you put a rod here, the rod comes out very slowly, but with a lot of force. And I just cold called NASA with this thing. They look at it and they say, we can use this on spacecraft. We're going to Saturn.
And I walked through these hallowed halls and I'm rubbing shoulders with these people that had gone to all the planets. I remember this feeling of, I would give anything to be a part of this. This is so cool.
NASA would come back, or space companies, and say, well, if you make that little device, could you maybe make the cover for the telescope? And just the fact that they were asking us let us believe that we could.
So the contracts started getting larger and larger, and we started to fly more and more of these in space, and then this is what happened. Everything you see that's moving here, these are the motors we made in Boulder, Colorado with those full sleeve technicians. And if our stuff never worked, there'd be a headline that said, NASA trusts small company in Colorado, $1.5 billion down the toilet. What was NASA thinking? And that would be me.
And you can see everybody leaning in. Everybody wants to see the crack, because if this comes off and there's little shavings or something that doesn't look right, our whole company's going to be out of business.
And I realized that whatever was exposed inside was going to be a turn of the entrepreneurial card. Our company was either going to succeed or fail based on what was inside there. This is the best case of product placement ever. If our stuff doesn't work, NASA could lose a spacecraft or an astronaut could be killed. I do not care what it takes. It's not about the systems. No matter what you do, you make sure this stuff will always work. So we grounded the company in this one value, and that gave us the room to kind of have fun as long as that was followed. When you start your own company, the company you start adopts your personal values. It adopts the two primary values that drive my life, which is fun and human connection. I love people, I love connecting, and I love having fun. That was my team at about 30 people. And we were serious about our fun. And there was a huge sign that said, fun is our most important value. When you're joking around and you're being silly, you're being genuine. You know, there's no pride in that. There's no hubris. Super creative. You're using the right side of your brain. All of a sudden, you unstick technical problems.
So those technicians with tattoos and those body shop workers, they built 2,500 mechanisms, 250 spacecraft with 0 failures. And this is from these guys that walked in the door saying, choose me, choose me. You know, these are the guys that turned into rocket scientists. When you do get to the end of your life and you look back, you're not going to regret a deal closed, a verdict won. You will regret time not spent with a husband, a child, friend, or parent.